So when your necklace arrives, it's in one of these little pouches. You just untie it and take it out. And basically, it's going to come all wadded up, so you just shake it out, and you find the center knot. Once you find that center knot, you make sure that it's just one big, long oval, so there's not any strands caught to the sides, just two even sides. Take your hands in the middle, easiest ironing you'll ever do, and you start to air it out. Sort of makes me think of when my grandmother was doing her knitting. She would spool up the yarn. So once it's sort of aired out, fluffy, you can start playing with your necklush. So this is just a simple one-tiered look. And it hangs down. Flip it over one more time. You have a two-tiered look. And then it's a little cold, or if you like more of a turtleneck kind of a feel. You flip it around a third time, and you get the three-tiered look. Now, because it is your necklush now, you can do whatever you want with it. So you don't have to stick to the 3 tiers. If you're more of a creative person and you want to flip a couple of them over, or I don't know, none of them over and stick a brooch on it, that works too. You can stick it on a blazer, puff it up in the middle. It's really all about your own individual style. So another way that you could do this is to braid it. But what you're actually just doing is twisting both your hands in the same direction, and it's just sort of wrapping all the pieces of the necklush together. It creates this really cool effect. It sort of makes it a little bit more clean because it almost makes it like a solid unit, which is sort of cool. And then once it's ready, you can just put it on and then flip it around. And then you can put the end that is on the bottom, tends to be a little bit looser, so I like to just flip that around to the back. And then this part creates a really nice sort of, like a thicker effect for the necklush. But it's really, it has tons of possibilities. You can shake it out. You can play with the different strands, put half and half, make it be more like a rock star look, tons of things hang out every which way. But you really want to make sure that once you finish, you're done, night of dancing all night, and you come home and it looks like this. You just want to shake it out. Find your center point again. And do exactly the same thing that you did when you got it. Just airs it out and it keeps it a little bit neater. And then, when you're finished, don't leave it, in your, if you have like a drawer with scarves in it or whatever, it's better if you put this on a hanger. So you take your hanger, thank you, Stefano, and don't hang it by the knot, but hang it the whole unit together so it keeps it sort of separated and neat. And just hang it in your closet or on your door for handy access. When you're ready to go again, same thing, quick ironing out. If you feel like the material has gotten a little bit tight as it's been hanging on its hanger, you can take individual pieces, sort of just tug them out individually, and that will sort of lengthen the fabric, like when you try at the end of your t-shirt, to get it a little bit longer. And that'll give you a little bit more length on your necklush. And then, show you the center again, you're ready to go. I like this little center point because I think it's a nice accent. I like to keep it in the front, but you can always turn it around. You can't see that. It's been freezing in New York, so I'm sure that the 3-tiered look is going to be used pretty bit. The other nice thing about these is that if you have on a winter coat or something, a lot of scarves, they just get really bulky because you're wrapping and you're wrapping, whereas this sort of keeps it self-contained. So when you put on your jacket, sort of is already buckling up by itself. You don't have to feel like staple marshmallow man. And it's cool because then when you get someplace, you don't have to stick your scarf in your sleeve or your coat or whatever, because it's actually a nice fashion accessory itself, and you just keep wearing it.